Good morning. Hey, Trevi. Saw your question when I was turning things on here. No, that was not my Volvo on the screen. That was just an old wallpaper from Volvo, the Volvo S60R. But I did open a photo here of my Volvos. These are two of them. You can kind of see them. I think they're centered. So this is the S60R that I have in my garage. And this is the T5. The T8 was outside the garage that day. I rotate them. I only have a 3-car garage, and the other side of the garage I use for a small wood shop. If you watch my tutorial, you're gonna see where I built the simulator. So my garage, this is the far right, and then I have one parking spot here, and then I have another parking spot right here on the side, which it's not on the photo, so I can't just turn. And that's where I keep my little wood shop thing going on. And yeah, this is my garage. And my car is pretty clean on the outside and the interior. Very nice, the Volvo S60R. However, the engine needs a little bit of a replacement. I don't know if you heard me talking about it, but the previous owner kind of he tuned my car, this car here, to a stage 2.5. So he changed a bunch of stuff, including he added pressure to the turbo. He had a lagless turbo thing going on. And I think all of those additions to the car made the oil pump not work reliably. So the rod bearings spun. And when I bought the car, he told me that. So I knew what I was getting into. And the reason why I still bought it was because it's a manual transmission, just like I have it here. And all the outside is rust free. It's pretty damn near perfect, and the interior is perfect. I mean, and I fixed a little ear thing in there that was not perfect, and then it's just pristine now. It even smells like a brand new Volvo. It's kind of crazy to see that. Trevin, hi. Braggy, hello. TT4R, bro Volvo, yes sir. You thought it was real. I mean, it is a real dashboard. I can, knock it on it. I was just answering some questions from another person on TikTok, and he was asking about what was if the picture on the background. I'm going to quickly turn to the background. So starting here, you see the background. That is just a wallpaper. This is my real Volvo. It's missing it has the winglets. I have it in my garage. It's in my attic. When I bought the car, the owner took it off and gave it to me. So the winglets came with some Volvos originally. So I have the aero kit. That's how they call it. The aero kit was original, and it makes the car look like lower to the ground. So it's on the sides and the rear end. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so let's get started with the live stream. I didn't even say hello. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream on this Friday. And today is Euro Truck Simulator Day. So, where's my chat? My chat's not on the window. Let me just make sure it is. And I don't know why it moved away from the window. There you go. It should stay here. There you go. Now it is. Drive the car. People are so bossy on TikTok. Guys, chill. I just started the live stream about 30 seconds ago, like a minute ago. I'm answering questions, guys. Chill, man. Chill. Just chill. I'm also loading the game, and I'm loading all the chat windows. I am live streaming in 4 different places right now for all tastes and types of people. There we go. Everything is turned on now, and we're gonna load the game. And I don't even remember where we were. I think we're free as a wind. That's what it says right there. All right. Do we have fuel? Do we have something? Oh yeah, I remember. We parked here. There is an invisible wall right here. That was a nightmare to park. Okay. Oh, let me get my map. Of course, we gotta have the map on my phone. And there we go, loaded. I don't even remember where we are. So we are in, was it Iowa? I don't know. It doesn't say the states in. I don't recognize the name of the cities. See Roswell, but I don't think we're in New Mexico. we'll see. We'll get a new job and then we'll know where we are. Okay, engine is on. Let's find a job here. So we go to the freight market. Oh yeah, we are in New Mexico. So, well, let's make a short trip here to Texarkana in Texas. All right, let's get this load. Parking brake is off. Get the volume a little better. Happy Halloween, man. How you doing, Christery? Hey, Matt. Good morning, Matt. Adrian, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I'm so glad you guys are joining on this beautiful Friday. I'm so happy. The weather was like mid-40s here in Florida. Can you believe that? Florida finally decided to join the efforts for fall. So we are officially in the fall. And not only that, it's Halloween. So, you know, kids are not going to cook as they usually cook in their costumes. So looking forward to that. And we are in New Mexico, in case you guys are wondering. We're gonna drive to get the trailer. We're driving in American Truck Simulator today in our beautiful Volvo, the VNL 2014. Let me turn off the beacon was on. How did you get that wheel, Mirza Bey? So I have a tutorial on my channel. I do have this wheel. And I do have other 5 or 6 wheels, including this BMW one that also works. It has a quick release from Fanatec here that works on the simulator. So all you have to do is just plug it in. All the buttons work, so I can have information there on the screen shown by, and the music. I can go to the next song and whatever. Also change my Apple CarPlay thing here on the steering wheel, so that's very handy. This Apple CarPlay is also available for download on my channel. You just go there, watch my tutorial if you want to watch it. If you just want to download it, just download it. It's a SimHub dashboard, so it should be pretty easy for those who are familiar with SimHub. 340. Oh yeah, I saw you're on a road trip, right, Matt? So welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, please double tap to like the live. It helps a lot, especially in the beginning of the live stream. I just began live streaming, and that helps to just, you know, get the channel out for new people. Oh, that was interesting. I got the wheels to lock with the engine brake. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you, Bat695. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you guys. Let's check in here to get our freight. I think the music volume is a little loud. So we're gonna drive with clamshell buckets. When are you playing Truckers MP on ETS2? I don't know, Matt. I do prefer to play offline, and the main reason is, where's the trailer? It says it's right here. I don't see it. I definitely don't see it. On the side. We'll go around. So I prefer to play it offline. Just a little easier. There's less crazy people. I'm the only crazy people driving, you know. Right here, I found a trailer. There we are. In case you guys are wondering, I do have a triple TV. That's how I look around. So I can look at the other TV and, you know, see things around. And is it me or the cameras looked... I think they moved to the right. Did they? No, they're fine. Let me see my main one. It's just about the same. Have you got Test Drive, like the old Test Drive, the racing game? I don't think I do. So we're parking here. And in order to attach the trailer, all the buttons you see here on the screen, they are all working. I can change the camera here, for instance. I can turn on and off the hazard lights. You're going to see the hazard lights are going to turn on, the turn signal, everything. All I have to do is press comfort, and it attaches. Oreo, I'm pretty good today, man. I'm happy that Florida decided to chill a little. And it was nice and crisp outside. Yes, Travy, thank you. Yeah, so everything combined, the TVs and everything, that is about $9,000. I think I had to go out there. Isaac, good morning, good sir. How are you? Why won't he answer my curiosity? I didn't see your question, my friend. I do have several chats going on at the same time, trying to answer you guys all at the same time, and I did go in the wrong place? Is that it? Where's the exit? Ha! But, Mr. Chips, if you want to build this, you can spend $700 for the rig, not the whole thing. I am a content creator, so I do have a very overkill setup if you think about it. But with $300 in car parts and another $700, another $400 in hardware, a total of $700, you can build a simulator just like mine. Gonna have to go around here. I made the wrong turn somewhere. I don't know where the exit is. Where is it? I think it's that way. Should have looked at the map. Yeah, so the rig itself, it was $700. So $300 in car parts. If you go to a pick and pull, a junkyard pick and pull, you're going to spend very little money. And you can spend about, $400 in hardware parts. So that's like wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. So let's go. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, man. All right, clear left and right here. So how are you guys doing today? Everybody excited for the weekend? Where are you guys at? I see a lot of people, everybody's quiet today. Usually I get 1,000 questions, the same questions at the beginning of the live stream. And today it's pretty calm. Unless you guys are always, are all my regular viewers. I know there's several here that are regular, but I don't know all of them. What wheel am I using, if I may ask? Yes, you may, Lee. I'm using a Fanatec. So underneath the Volvo, there is a Fanatec Clubsport TD with 12 Newton meters. Premature Flanky. Oh, dude. Yeah, the Volvo is a pretty cool car, man. I gotta say. That's why I chose it. And I have this car, the same car in my garage, so. Alright, we're just gonna go. I hope they stop, because the traffic light is red. Are you gonna let me in? Well, thank you, good sir, because I do need to jump in front of you. Thank you. There we go. So we are in New Mexico, and we're taking these things here from construction. What are they called? Clamshell buckets. 30,000 pounds of it. We're gonna take it to Texas. Driving to Texas today. So I hope you guys are all comfortable there in my cab. Put the seatbelt. My dog is certainly comfortable here on my left. My wife put a little clothes on it. I gotta take it off. Because she thinks Florida gets cold. It's like 45 degrees outside. It's a poodle. It has plenty of fur. Bye, buddy. All right. Oops, almost pressed my mute button here. Driftly, your bank account's terrified. 5,400 pounds in aluminum? for the rig? Holy moly, dude. That's a lot of money on aluminum. Or aluminium. You're from UK, right? I think that's how you guys say it. We're just gonna pass this guy. We're too slow. I know it's 45 miles an hour, the speed limit here, but gotta go for 55 up there. Oh, you have a Smart? Yeah, those cars are pretty small. Pretty cool too. Oh man, yeah, this dog is amazing. She's cool. The only thing is, she will come. It's a she. She will come here only when my wife is not home. So my wife had to go to the office today, so she will stay here with me only when my wife's not home. Otherwise, I'm her second option. That's the truth for the dog. The dog is amazing, but I'm her second option. It's a pretty cool dog, pretty calm. It's a what is it? The miniature poodle? I think it's a miniature poodle. What's the big regular driving, Joshua? What do you mean, man? Like in terms of miles? I can choose the jobs. It depends on the day, how I'm feeling like, or if I want to do more jobs on a live stream or less jobs. Let's put the cruise control here for a second. If I can put the cruise control now, look, no feet. And I can slow on my steering wheel as well. Let's put the 55 because that's the speed limit right now. And the buttons on the steering wheel for the cruise control also work. So 45 now, so let's do 45. There we go. 43 now, but who's counting, right? Oh, with you too, Lee? Yeah, man, here in my house, it's me and my daughter. Like, the the order is actually the following. My wife, then my daughter, and then me. Like, there's nobody else. She'll come to me. 70 miles an hour, we can speed. That's what I love about America. You have a Labradoodle. Oh, that's cool, man. Those are big. They're much bigger. Yeah, she's pretty tiny. Like, she fits here under my, on my footwell here. And it doesn't even bother me. Like, and she stays like this because when I'm with my foot on the clutch, I'm touching her a little bit. So she likes that. Where am I from? I am from Brazil originally. I was born in Brazil, but I live here in Tampa, Tampa Bay area in Central Florida. YouTube, how are we? We're pretty good, man. How about yourself, dude? Hope you guys are double tapping to like the live stream. I don't see that usual commotion on my YouTube channel or my TikTok. Those are both pretty calm today. About 120 people on each live stream right now. Not my usual numbers, but I'm happy you guys are here. So welcome. We're gonna stop in a few minutes so we can enjoy a little rest. Not a lecture gonna take long. It's just gonna be a few seconds. I usually don't like to drive at night in a simulator for the sole reason that it's just darker for you guys to see. So, oh, a Maltese. Oh, those are nice too. Turn off the cruise control here. Use the engine brake to slow down. We're on a 50 miles an hour speed limit here. A white German Shepherd. A white one? I don't think I've ever seen a white one. So the middle pedal is the brake. I don't drive manual. Yes, sir. The far left is the clutch. This one is the brake, and this one is the accelerator. So I can press the clutch to change gears. And if I'm using the engine brake, I gotta leave it, engaged. So third gear is engaged right now. You can see the gear I'm at on the gauge cluster as well. Kind of works in sync. And in case you guys are wondering, all of this works using 3 main components. So I have Arduino Uno, which is this big thing here. This one is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. This is what makes the gauge cluster work. So this talks CAN bus language. This is the language that cars understand. This is an ESP32 microcontroller. So this thing here is a microcontroller that can be used to replicate a joystick, and it's also Bluetooth, so that's the advantage. So this one is in my steering wheel, so I can have, you know, all the buttons to work without having to have an extra wire here. And this one is the king of them all. It's a pretty tiny guy. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but this guy here is called a Arduino Micro. So the Micro Pro is the one that's responsible for getting all the other buttons to work. So I can press, you know, the hazard lights. I can use the wipers here. So essentially, it's just another joystick thing, and it just controls everything else. I've been using these for demonstration now because I do get a lot of questions on how do I get things to work. And this is how I do get things to work. The Leo's band. Hey, man. The Leo's brand. Sorry, band. Sorry, man. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Kyle 2. That's real. Yeah, no. It's a real simulator, but it's not in real life. Yeah, I know it's not dark to a point you can see, but it's a lot better if it's daylight. Why do truck idle higher? Actually, it's the opposite, Gavin. They idle lower. It's just my tachometer is calibrated. Gaming Axe, thank you for the roses, dude. Thank you, man. Why an S60 liberal? So S60s are very much underrated. They're pretty cool cars. They have 300 horsepower, 6-speed manual transmission. The R's. This is what it is. This is a S60R. What car do I drive in real life? Hunter. I have 4 cars in real life. I have a Volvo S60R, just like this one. A Volvo S60R. S60 T5 2020, a S60 T8 2022, and a Kia Carnival 2025. Sorry, I probably missed a few questions there. Happy Halloween, Van Staples. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Hope you guys are double tapping to like the live stream. It helps a lot. I've been grinding ATS, and I must say, in my opinion, Peterbilt 576 is the best dash. Like seeing my miles still empty. Oh, nice, man. Paratrooper. I don't get to see the truck interior like probably you do, but yeah, I do understand you, man. Is the steering wheel buttons functional? Yes, all the steering wheel buttons work in the game, so you changing the information there, you can kind of see it as I press. I can also change the Apple CarPlay here to show the music and whatever, like give you a better view of that's how that looks. So I have a bunch of information there. Computer information, you know, all the good stuff that one might need while live streaming or just playing a game. Speaking of Halloween, you should do some. Oh yeah, let's do some. Let's deliver this cargo here and let's do some Halloween stuff. Today is Halloween, right? So let's do that. Stuart. So not only the steering wheel buttons are functional, but everything else is functional. Every single button you see here works, and wipers and turn stock and everything. Are you a real driver or you're just doing it for fun? Pillin, I'm a real driver of cars. I don't drive trucks. I have a driver's license, obviously, for about 25 years now. But I am just having fun here. This is my hobby. I do work from home. So this is basically my commute to my home office. Oh, see you later, Lee. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Gaming X. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Full pull on 5-cylinder. Oh man, we're driving the truck today. So we got a I think it's a V8. I don't even know. So we're not gonna listen to that beautiful 5-cylinder. Bro's driving a Volvo and very proud to be driving a Volvo. Hard Times Racing. Is this an actual Volvo truck interior? No, this is an actual Volvo car interior. This is a Volvo S60R. And since we're here at the traffic light, I can kind of, if time will allow, these are 2 of my 4 cars. This is the Volvo S60R in my garage, and this is the Volvo S60 T5. The T8 was outside that day because I only have a 3-car garage, and one of my bays is being used for a wood shop. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Masked. Oh, you had an S70 with a 2.4 5-cylinder. Amazing sound. Yes, JD. I've also owned an S70 T5. Amazing car. Pretty cool. Pretty cool car indeed. We know you're not playing. It's either a green screen or a video. Yes, Wilden, you caught me, man. And that's my green screen right here for you. It's called Triple TVs. My green screen, which is physical. I can touch this green screen, and yeah. And I'm pre-recorded as well, so I knew you were gonna be here. And I just, you know, came back from the future. What am I hauling today? So today we're hauling, I forgot the name, let me say. We're hauling clamshell bucket. So for some construction equipment. Hunter, you're from Australia, so good evening to you, sir. The XC60 is very nice. Yes, I never owned an Volvo SUV, but I do think they're nice. Paratrooper, thank you, man. I'm not very creative. All of my cars are black, but I do love them a lot. Semis are V8 with a turbo. King, thank you, man. I wasn't sure. I thought it was a V8, but I wasn't sure. Redneck for life, thank you, sir. Hayden, thank you for the pumpkin. Angelo's watching while playing Assetto Corsa. Awesome, dude. Yes, I also play Assetto Corsa. It's a fun game, man. How does the speedometer work with the PC? Albert, so the speedometer works with this. This is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, and this connects through USB and also through the wiring in the back of the speedometer. So I have another speedometer here. This is a BMW E60 speedometer that also works. If I just plug it in the computer, it will work. And here's the harness as I'm driving here with my leg now. And here are the wiring that you need. You need CAN bus wires, and you do need 12 volts. With those two things connected to SimHub, you've got some magic going on, which is the actual functional gauge cluster. Does police chase occur in the game? It does not, but you do get tickets, crewman. Honestly, wonderful rides, man. I just have a 2018 BMW 340i, but I really want to get an RX-7 at some point. That's an amazing car as well, man. I have a friend that has a 340. He got the 2025 one, but it's a pretty cool car. I like BMWs as well. It's just I'm a big Volvo guy. My dad always owned a Volvo. I grew up with Volvos, and I've had 9 Volvos in my life. Hey, GT7, didn't see you there, man. To see some woodworking? Dude, watch my tutorial. That's about as much woodworking you'll see me do, man. I'm an okay woodworker, you know, a hobbyist one, but yeah, I'm not a big on the woodworking arena. Matt's kid, dude, that's your opinion. Ben sucks for me, but that's you, dude. I love Volvos. So you buy Mercedes, more power to you, man. Get your Mercedes-Benz. You can buy them. You can build simulators out of it. Go for it. You never drove a truck. I never drove a truck. No, I never did drive a truck either. My FISME. So I do respect truck drivers a lot. Is your truck tuned for heavy loads or smoothness? I didn't tune it. I just have a truck that I think it's meant for big loads. Why are you stopped? Come on, people. Why was he waiting? There's nothing going on there. Dude. How does the dash really count the miles on the truck, Shay? So it's actually pretty easy in a way. So once you get the speedometer working, the cluster can calculate the time versus the speed. So the odometer is working by doing that. So 60 miles an hour for 1 hour will count 60 miles here. Now, you may ask, how does the game knows that we have 69 miles to an empty tank? Now, that's coming from the game, and the game is compressed, so that will go down much quicker. You see, that's 667 now. So the game is 20-1. This is about the ratio you see. RX-7 brakes all the time. Oh, do they? No clue. Back to the Future car. Yes, sir. I do have it. Why not try to get your CDL? I don't need my CDL, Dom. I have a very nice job. I work from home. I have fun playing my video game. And I have fun enjoying you guys as my passengers here. So, for a truck, 4,500 RPM is very high, don't you think, George? Yes, 400. 4,000, yes. What you see here is a calibrated tachometer. So I have a fuel, gasoline car tachometer, meaning my tachometer is always calibrated for the red line. So 2,000 RPMs is the red line on this beautiful truck. So 2,000 RPMs is equal to 7,500. Can you drift in the truck? I cannot, curious. How big is the screen, Venom? It's a triple 65-inch TV I have here. So you look around, you can kind of see a little bit. If I move up a little, you can kind of see the size. Basically, it's a 65-inch 4K, 120 hertz TV. Bit Deadly, welcome to the live stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to you, sir. Going pretty well this morning, man. It was like mid-40s. Florida decided to kind of join the efforts for the fall, and I'm happy. I love when it's a little bit, crisp outside. It's not cold. My wife thinks it's cold. Look at the dog. The dog is right here. It's wearing a sweater today. My wife put a sweater in the dog, and it's like 45 degrees outside. I'm like, honey, it's not cold for the dog. And she's like, oh, but it's cold. No, it's not. What do you do from home, Ivan? I work with market research. I'm an executive, and I pretty much do analysis, data analysis, and I try to understand patterns for big companies, and I apply that into easy to understand language. Does the temperature on the dash count at game temperature or in real life temperature? So Shay, I can put the temperature to do whatever I want. MZ, yes, the fuel gauge works full. So the temperature, going back to the temperature, I can put whatever temperature I want. So the water temperature here is my GPU temperature. So when it's in the center, it's about 60 degrees, and you can see that it is about 60 degrees right now, right there, on the dot, because I calibrated that way. Then the temperature here is 69 degrees because this is the CPU temperature. You see the temperature there is 71 degrees on the top left corner. That is the temperature for the CPU. And the reason why I have 69, not 70, 71, it takes a few minutes. Temperature in the gauge cluster is not meant to oscillate that much. So it just stays for a while and then moves. It's very slow. Happy Friday. Where are we headed? We're headed to Texas, Kevin. What cargo are you carrying? We're carrying clamshell buckets today. Up here in Maine, it's cold, but not terrible. Oh man, Maine is beautiful. Kentrell, sorry, I missed your question. I just saw your setup. Why is your steering wheel wobbling? It's the force feedback. I kind of have it maximized a little bit, so when the truck shakes, my wheel shakes. Does that require some skills, or everyone can do it? Dude, everyone can do it, Ivan. You follow my tutorial on my channel, and I'm pretty sure you can do it. Thank you, Kentro. Caso Moru, thank you, sir. I thought you were driving a vehicle. I'm in Maine too. Nice, Jonathan. So both of you are in Maine. Strangely warm. What is warm for you guys? Can you show yourself? I am here. I'm not gonna put my face on it. I don't need it, but I'm not hiding myself. You can see on my all my time lapses show my face. What are the graphics on max? Yes, Aldous. The graphics are all maxed out, 4K, and I'm running 60 FPS on my 4090 here. So I do have a 4090 with a 9950 X3D, and it's maxed out at 4K. Your setup is really nice. Thank you, man. How old are you? You seem like late 20s. Oh, dude, thank you, Shay. I'm 43. Maybe my voice sounds younger, but my white beard kind of gives it away. I do have a white beard for a long time. I had my white beard since I was 30s. How long is the ride? Tapoki. So we're going to drive for another 25 minutes here to deliver this stuff here. And I think we're going to stop for a quick rest as soon as I find a rest stop, just to turn into daylight. I feel like he's probably 20. So, paratrooper, thank you, sir. You guys made my day. I'm 43 years old. I was born in November 16, 1981. I'm an 80s kid. How do you get the gear shift to connect to the game? One real one. So that's pretty easy, actually. That's just a game controller underneath the real Volvo shifter here. Is that a whole car dashboard? Yes, sir. What level are you in ETS? I think ETS, I'm on level 29. On ATS, which is the one that I'm driving right now, I'm on level 99. Do you ever have frame issues? Yes. So Paratrooper, I used to have frame issues when I let, on the truck simulator, the frame rate run loose. So I would run 80, 90 frames per second, but then this game will have a hiccup every now and then. I don't think it's related to the GPU or whatever, because you see my GPU now is working at 77% load, and I have a 4090. So there's still some headroom, 80%, 78, so it kind of jumps up and down, but it's not like really maxed out. And so the thing is, I locked my frame rate at 60, and there you go, it worked. Can you hit the rev limiter? Yeah, I can do that when I'm changing gears. We're just gonna stop real quick here so we can turn into daylight, and God said, may there be light. Do you have Midnight Club? I don't, man. Can you throw a rolling tire hazard or a horde zombies flooding the streets? That'd be cool, Josh. Dan Thompson, welcome back. Paratrooper, yeah, man. Oop, I missed the turn there. Yes, I am in my 40s. Gonna go on a crazy turn here. Hope you guys are okay. But do you earn from your live streams like this? Yes, Emo, I do, man. Especially when fine people send me super chats and stuff like that. You're 57. Nice, man. Oh, it's 57 in Bangor. Maine. Nice. That's actually warmer than here. Can you feel it when you're going forward? Yes, the seat shake. I do have a Buttkicker. Oh, fuel is slow. Yeah, we can stop for fuel. So, ooh, gotta pass the point of when it asks. Oh, there you go. Parking brake on, engine off, and may there be light. And it's raining. Oh, beautiful. I love when it's raining in the game. Got the wipers on here. Got a little bit of a low fuel situation going on, and I think the fuel pumps are there. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you, man. Is this an actual map on exact route? Yes, George. It is. It's actually working. Does the ETS feel easier than ETS? It's about the same, man. Is this a rerun, Wong Tong? Yes, it is. I actually... No, it's not a rerun per se, but I came from the future. I knew you were going to be here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Not Shan. Phantom, thank you, sir. James, thank you. Have you got your Max mod? No, I don't have graphics mod here. Let's stop here. Turn off the engine, put the parking brake on, engine off. And now pay attention here at the fuel gauge. This is the fuel gauge. It's going to go to full as I press enter here. Does the 4 ways on the dash work as actual 4 ways? What is a 4-way? Are you driving a bus? No, I'm driving a truck. Do the vents work? No air coming, but the buttons work. I can press any button here. I'm pressing enter. That's why I'm using the... Yeah, the buttons work. How much this setup costs without the PC? $700, Harith. $700 you can buy. $300 in car parts. Another $400 or so in hardware. And now you look at the gauge cluster here. The gasoline is almost full. Diesel, in this case. Everything is real here. Put the parking brake off, engine on, and let's get going. Oh, the flashers? Yes. So the flashers do work. And they work in the game as well. I think there is the exit. Oh, wait. I think we can... we're going to go that way. We're going to go over the curve here. Hold on, guys. Because I think it's going to be easier to merge from there. Oh, I didn't know 4-way meant hazards. You live, you learn. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Justin, Mark, everybody that just told me that. All right, so we're going to just go here and hope for the best. Going to turn right at the traffic light there. Let me turn it off. Now I have the hazard lights on. Brother, you aged very well. Voice is good. Your hands are all not aged badly. Thank you, man. I do exercise a lot, so people come here and say, oh, dude, you should go outside. Man, I ride bicycle. I'm trying to stay, active. I never stop, man. I'm always doing something. Volvo S60R, yes, man. Are these actual car parts or specifically for simulation? These are actual Volvo parts, man. This is a car interior. Yes, man. Well noted. Go to a pick and pull and you'll get it. Yes, that's exactly what I do. 12 times cheaper, I wouldn't say, Sky. 300 bucks is pretty cheap. But yes, that's what I always tell people, Skylar. Go to a pick and pull. And there's more advantage of going to a pick and pull, man. If you go to a pick and pull yourself, dude, you're going to learn how to take it apart. You're going to learn how to put it back together. So it's going to be a lot easier for you to build the simulator. Watch my tutorial. You're going to see the pick and pull I went to. There's one super cool here in Central Florida. They are amazing cheap. They are super well organized. And they have photos on their website. It's called Easy, E-Z with just the letters. Asco Easy Pull It. This guy scared me for a second. What happens when you crash? Nothing. Nothing happens. Just get a little bit of damage. You can see that I do have quite a bit of damage here in my truck right now. If you look here on my Apple CarPlay thing, the truck there is a little red. That is the damage I have right now on the truck. So I have to probably fix it. But the most of the damage you can see, it's the steering. It's not the steering. It's the tires. 20% is tires. So I'm pretty good, actually. Not bad. Thank you for not butchering my name. Oh, man. I always butcher names. I'm so glad I didn't. How much trailers have you hooked on? I just have one trailer. How did you connect everything, Jerry? So let me quickly show as I'm driving here with my leg now. Arduino Uno for the gauge cluster with a CAN bus shield. I have an Arduino Micro Pro. Pretty tiny guy here. I don't think it's focused, but trust me, this is an Arduino Micro Pro. This makes the computer think that there is a joystick connected, so you can get the buttons to work like this. And lastly, I have an ESP32, which is a wireless controller that you can put on the steering wheel, for instance. Wait, so the engine temperature gauge measuring anything? Yes, Paratrooper, it's measuring my GPU temperature right now. Dude, bit deadly. That's the thought, man. I want to drive, right? I work from home. I don't drive every day to the office. So why not drive here? That's my logic. That's why sometimes you're going to see my live stream is called Commuting to My Home Office. Big guns. That's amazing, man. Check my tutorial. Go to my Discord. Share your build. I'd love to see that. Nyambos. How much is your setup? I spent about 700 bucks on my setup. Why, bro? Live streaming on the job. It's called hobby, man. It's called gaming. Unless you can't read, and you can't read this little sign here. How do you repair it? You go to a service center and it repairs. You need to find an 05 S60R soon before they get rare. Dude, they are already a little bit rare, man. Especially in good condition. Is this an actual truck or just a simulator? This is an actual simulator. Paratrooper, thank you for answering that. What kind of GPU LC? I have a 4090 here. Mate, what game is that, Carlo Benedicto? This game is called American Truck Simulator. And I think we can go a little faster here on our wipers. You have a dual 5090. I'm not going to say it's overkill because, well, I have a 9950X with a 4090 here. How is the shifter connected? It's just a controller underneath the real Volvo Spaceball. I don't want to get damage on my transmission. It does damage transmission. Why not use an ESP32 for everything? It's not necessary to use an ESP32. It's possible, but it's not necessary. So it's just easier to connect through USB. You always have reliable connections, you know. You just drive all day, or is there missions, Daniela? So you have missions which are delivering cargo. Hi, bro. Hi, Ritesh. Can we play this without steering wheel? Yes, you can, Phantom. You can play with a controller, or you can play with the keyboard, but at least a controller, that's what I would recommend. Morguk, you prefer ETS. That's fair. ETS is cool. It's fun. However, ETS is... it's just the same game. It's just a different scenario, different trucks, that kind of stuff. You like the keyboard, Phantom? That's fair. Can you please show us the service section looks like? Let's go to the delivery, and then I can go to a service center. Bro, do you work? Yes, sir, I do. I have a full-time job. I'm an executive and I work from home. Let's see if we're gonna have to stop. Yes. Are you dual streaming? I am quadruple streaming. I'm on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Go 120 miles an hour. Not even if I drive, man. This is a truck and we're loaded. Yo, are you driving a real truck? Unknown. Let me help you. Can you show your POV? You have multiple screens. Yes. So what you see is pretty much my POV, and you can see here the TV on the sides. So this is what I see. This is where you guys are. This is a chat window. And I have the streaming PC. If you go move more, that's the streaming PC window there. So yeah. Let me go back here to the main. Let's go. Is a 1-to-1 real life map? No, it's about 1-to-20. How is that a sim driving at 5,000 RPMs? It's calibrated, my friend. Lightbringer, why would that do that? Why Twitch would shut me down? Not breaking any terms of service. Of course it's a game. Are people tricked? This game's not boring after a few weeks. What do you mean people tricked, man? I literally have a notice here not to trick people. Will you start playing F1 after 100,000 subscribers? British, I already play F1. I just don't usually live stream it. We're gonna have... Ooh. This guy stopped in the middle of the road and there was a car on my left. Why are you stopped? Oh. Traffic. I don't think people can read, Carlo. It's a new thing. It says skill. What truck goes to 7,000 RPMs? No trucks, man. That's why it's calibrated, my friend. I have the red line calibrated to the truck. So the red line in the truck will show as red line here. Simple as that. And if I'm driving an F1 car, the red line on the F1 car will show as a red line here because not all cars have 8,000 RPMs. Next up, Rick James. Yes, it's a simulator. Which truck do you drive right now? I am driving the Volvo VNL. Yeah, I do have both GPSs on. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Popeye. That was very close, Anus. Anus. I said it twice. Bro, why not replay my comment? I don't know. Why would I replay your comment? Does the heat and AC work? So, no, I'm in Florida. What's the first delivery mission have you been on? RJ Treasure. I think the longest was from Washington to Texas. Night save. Yeah, I had to use the engine brake. Do your blinkers work? Yes. Oh, I can put the blinkers on. I can turn off the wipers if I want to as well. Everything works here, man. Everything you see works. MQ Oza. Thank you, sir, for the ice cream. We just saw how distracted driving causes accidents. See? That's why I'm not driving and, you know, and live streaming at the same time. Does the gas gauge work? Yes. Fuel gauge works. I just refueled the gauge plus the tank in the truck, so that's why it's full. But it's going down. It's gonna go down. Yeah, there's a lot of people commenting, so I can't read all of the messages. I'm trying to read and answer as fast as I can. I'm sorry if I miss a few messages. Just don't spam the chat. That makes it worse. Where did you get the setup from? Milan. I got it from a Junkyard. I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. How much fuel does it use? Oh, a lot of fuel, man. This truck is diesel hungry. Real Siren, thank you, sir. Volvos suck, Hendrich. So you don't know Volvos, and that tells. Volvos are amazing cars. I like driving games. Yeah, I do too. Thank you. That's really cool. How do you get the GPS working on your phone, Joseph? So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. What do you use for lighting behind you? 80s, I'm using just the ceiling lights. I have lights in my office here. How much does the whole setup cost? That's sick, Captain Obvious. So I spent about $700 in the simulator. And $9,000 in everything with the PCs and TVs and wheel. What wheels do I have? It's a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. Imagine if you crashed and an airbag came out. Yeah, that'd be crazy, but I don't have an airbag here. Hi, gives games for free. Sheehan, please stop spamming. I will block you, man. I don't want to do that. I'm a lady, not a sir. I am so sorry, Rio Siren. Like 90% of my audience is usually man. I apologize, ma'am. I apologize. I think the heat and AC is the most for maximum coziness and immersion. Dude, I live in Florida. I can't have heat here, but AC is on. Chiran, you got the ban hammer, man. I'm so sorry, but that's quite annoying. Oh, thank you. You're there, Nick. I didn't see you. Oh, did I close? I want to leave it on. I didn't know you were on, man. Thank you. Am I a kid? Yeah, the other guy, I think he's a kid. How much do you get paid? It depends on the success of the video, Phantom. It looks so real. It's Euro Truck Simulator 2. No, this is American Truck Simulator. Ghost, you just came home from your trucking job, man. And there you go. Now you got to see a dude playing a game in his house. Oops. We're kind of moving across the road here. Why not spend $9,000 on a real car and drive for real, Matt? Because I have 4 cars, man, and my cars are all more expensive than $9,000. It's just a different thing. In case you don't know, a simulator does different things. Like my real Volvo does not become a truck, you know, out of magic, and it can't drive anywhere in the world. Just a different thing, man. What year is the S60 from? 2005. Why don't you just drive a real car? I just said it. I not only drive real cars in real life, but I fly real planes in real life. So yeah. Sorry, I'm not from the US. I didn't know Florida is hot. Don't worry, man. Yeah, Florida is pretty hot year-round. Today, however, it's pretty nice outside. Swayzen Tan? Sorry, man. I have a tutorial. James, stop spamming, please, or you gonna get muted. Go fast. I'm going fast. 75 miles an hour. That's pretty fast for a truck in the rain. Everyone in the chat, go get an executive degree so we can drive together. I don't know what that means, but okay. At this point, become a truck driver, Dennis. That's as clever as saying to a Battlefield 6 player, go become a soldier. That's, yeah, Danielle, lack of common sense is getting pretty bad lately. Why don't you just buy a car or a truck? Another one, bro. Car speed. Dude. It's completely different, man. I have 4 cars. Flying a plane is hard. It's like driving is just like... Yeah, dude. It's pretty hard, but it's doable, man. I have 70 hours flying the Cessna. I'm still not done with my pilot's license. Almost ready for my check ride. So it's going to be fun. Oh, man. The chat's going pretty fast right now. Do you drive BeamNG? Yes. What if you go over 75? You may get a ticket or crash. Does the wheel turn the same amount as the wheel? Wheel on the truck? Yes, alien. You can calibrate that. You used to have a white S60. Nice. Do a burnout. Sorry, can't do it. Pokedex, isn't it? Like here I am playing a game and people are trying to tell me to go and drive a truck. Dude, common sense is not common anymore. Yeah, answer that. Are the other cars real players? No, these are all NPCs. What's the steering wheel called? Can I buy one? Is yours a special case? So Captain Obvious, underneath, it's a regular Fanatec. You can just go and buy it. You can buy a Volvo steering wheel at the Junkyard and follow my tutorial if you want to build a similar simulator. The Real Spyro. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. I thought you would watch. Yes, absolutely. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Ohio Coder Boy. Oh man, that's not a game. Can you not read? Let's take that exit. Oh, it's not an exit. 2000 Volvos are just goated, man. Using the S60R is just godly. Thank you, sir. I do agree with you, but I'm biased. Paratrooper, thank you. Please turn on the radio. The radio is on and it's playing music right now. It's just not too loud. And I don't use the volume knob here because I'm listening through my headphones, not the speaker. So moving here only worked when I'm not live streaming. But the radio does work. Do you have a flight sim rig or CPL training? I don't have. I have this simulator that I use for flight simulator. I do also fly in real life, so sometimes I do practice here for my cross-country flight. For instance, I did practice here, but I don't have a CDL, and I don't have my private pilot license yet, and I'm not going for my commercial pilot. I just want to fly for fun. I'm planning to just, you know, go for those $120 burgers. Rosalina, yes, Volvo. What game is this? This game is called American Truck Simulator. Do you have any mods installed? Interactive. I do. I do have real car brands, real real world brands, real physics, real traffic, the Waze, and our little lady here, and the little dices. What's my cost per mile? Oh man, I don't know. Good question though. How much did the setup cost, Jesse? About $700. The steering wheel doesn't look like an art design one. It is. And I did change the leather here, so that's why you see it like that. The art design. Are you missing some gears while you're not turning 5K RPMs? D-Max, no, I'm not. The truck in the game has 6-speed transmission as well. And the tachometer here is a gasoline car, obviously. So it's calibrated to the red line. So the red line in the truck will show as red line here. So if I press the clutch and go red line, both are now red lining, as you can see there on the tachometer. It's just a preference thing. We're gonna miss the turn? No, we're not. I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Sorry, guys. Hold on for your dear life. Listed charge, you're gonna be muted, sir. Please stop spamming, because you make my life harder. What are you driving, a truck or a car? I'm driving a truck. Hi to Florida, doggy. I'm also in Florida, Tampa Bay area. Where are you, sir? Can you pick up a lot lizard? They're not available in the truck, but you do have mods that allow you to have bored ladies with you. Let me see. What's the name of the simulator? It's American Truck Simulator. Listed charge. I am making it fun, and you're making my life hard, and I will mute you, or my modders will. No, you don't need to be muted, man. Who's what? I don't know what you're saying, man. Sorry. What's my favorite truck? So far, the Volvo here. I like it. Why not go with a wooden rig steering wheel? What do you mean? A wooden trim? Oh, a wooden trim. I like the Volvo original one. They have the wood trim one. I just never found a good condition one. How did you calibrate the dash? It's through SimHub. SimHub, you can calibrate stuff. All right, listed charge. I'm so sorry, man, but you got yourself a ban. Where are you? You're on. Were you muted already? There you are, my good friend. You're muted. Oh, you're muted already. Sorry, I'm gonna mute you again. Sorry, my mod already did that for me. Thank you, Nick. I'm sorry, I didn't see you were there as well. Oops. All right. How in the world did you get your gauges to work, BitTrader? So I use a thing called Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. This is the little thing that makes the gauge cluster work. Guy low, dang, dude, truck in real life. Yes, man, that makes as much sense as telling a Battlefield 6 player to go join the army. Common sense is not common anymore. What is your favorite RPM? I don't know, man. Tap the horn. Gotcha. What's the objective of the game, Ramon? You deliver stuff and you try not to get tickets. And you make money in the game. You thought it was real, Emir. Thank you, sir. So what's the fun of just driving? I love driving, Sidrat, and I don't get to drive every day because I work from home. I do have 4 cars, and I don't need to drive them outside every day, so you know. You need more bugs on the windshield. Evan, true to God, I wish they had a mod for that. Because I live in Florida. This would make so much sense. Why am I not trucking in real life? Richard Bard. So common sense, it's not common anymore, man. It doesn't make any sense. It's a hobby. I make a lot more money just doing my job and working from home. So this is fun, man. This is just for fun. Paratrooper, sadly, man. Love you, joined the live stream. Rosalina, I'm using a 6-speed transmission truck in the game. Is everything functional, Sleep? Yes, sir. Every single button, everything, hazard lights, turn signal, wiper, climate control buttons here. Everything is functional. You genuinely want to know the PC specs? Yes, so yes, there you go. 9950X 3D with a 4090, and I have 64 gigabytes of DDR memory. Oh, look, the rumble is on the wrong place here. It's there, but it's making the force feedback rumble here. That's funny. Do you have a Jake brake, Doggy? Yes, I do. So if I press the Jake brake, it's gonna be this button right here. Let me move to the other lane here because there's some rumble there. This is an actual car cabin. Yes, Skeleton Bro. It says multiplayer. You can play multiplayer, Sidrat, but it's just offline right now. Can you only bind wipers forward? How do you bind the wiper stalks? So Jack, you can bind the wipers, but you gotta do it on the text file. So you can, like, I do the short wipe, I can have the intermittent, I have the quick, and I have the quickest. How much did your setup cost? About $700. Isn't it boring? Evarton, boring is in the eye of the beholder. I love this. Not boring to me. Why are you using your phone while driving, sir? I'm not using my phone. This is just a GPS on. $700 for the sim, not including PC or TVs. Thank you, Nick. Love the graphics. I like the graphics in this game. It's like kind of surreal in a way that's interesting. I just got myself a cluster like that. Just the EU version looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. Nice, Carlos. Yeah, the EU version is pretty cool. It's inverted. They got the kilometers per hour on the outside and the miles on the inside. I love that Volvo does that. If you love driving, you ought to drive buses for bands on tour, Spencer. Yeah. If you love Call of Duty, you should join the army. Do the buttons on the steering wheel work? Yes. So I can press the buttons, I see information there. I can change the Apple CarPlay on my gauge list, on my navigation screen. How far do you have to go? Another 12 minutes. In game, it's 200 miles. In real life, that is about 10 miles. It's a 20-to-1 ratio. Why is the steering wheel vibrating? The force feedback. So you can see the steering wheel here is also vibrating. You can kind of see it. But yeah. Is it based on real life maps? Yes, Hidrat, it is. So we are right now, where are we? We are near Dallas. So we're in Texas. Have you ever run over a rat in the game? No. Sometimes big rat jumps out. Never seen one, man. How big are your screens? So I have a triple 65-inch 4K TV set up here. That's how I see the rear view mirrors as well. How do you connect the phone navigation to the game? There's an app called SimHub. Sorry, not SimHub. SimHub is for that one. This is Truck Sim GPS. On Patreon. Just scrolling by. Have a good day, brother. Happy trucking. Thank you, Cutster. You too, sir. Have a great day, man. How much did your setup cost? About $700. Rosalina, am I a software engineer? I am not. And that's one of the fun things about making the simulator. I'm a business administrator, and I just learned a new skill with the hobby. Why not go drive a real semi? Oh, today all of the people with no common sense came. Death use. It's like telling a Call of Duty player to go join the army because they like playing a game. What's my opinion on the T505 XC90? I like it. What's your daytime job, and would it be more fun to do real driving on Saturdays or so? I do drive on Saturdays, Sundays, sometimes even during the week, Richard. I work with markets research. That's my daytime job. I'm an executive, and I do have the privilege of doing home office. Do the NPCs get aggressive? No, they don't. They get to drive erratic sometimes. But Duel, the game is called American Truck Simulator. 229 Chandler, yes sir. Not counting PC or TV, $700 is how much you spent. So you don't drive for a living? I do not, Cody. I do not. What happens if you get a flat? You carry an extra tire in the back. I don't think the game has flat tires. I never had one. Oh man. What's the cost of a rig like that, Jake? The tall snake. It's about $700 US. What is my opinion on the Volvo XC90 2014 art design? I like the art designs. I'm not a huge fan of the art designs. I'm not a big P3 fan. So I like the SPA platform. I like the P2 platform. I like the red blocks, but I'm not a big fan of those. Martin, if you were to get bored of this sim, what car dash would you use next? I don't know. That's a good question, Martin. I do have this simulator for about 3 years now, and the real car in real life, so I don't think I'm ever gonna get bored. But if I were to build, you know, another one, maybe I do have a BMW E60 in my garage as well, and another Volvo. Maybe a Cadillac. I like Cadillacs. Does the AC work? So the buttons do work, yes sir, but there's no air coming. I don't need air. I'm in my home office. Oops. Hey, not being rude at all, but why don't you earn a living being a truck driver? Best of both worlds, surely? Nah, man. Not being rude, so I'm gonna tone down my answer. I'm usually very sarcastic when I answer that. I'm an executive. I have a very nice job. I earn a lot of money. I work from home. I have the privilege of whenever I'm tired, if I want to go to the restroom, I just go to the restroom. I can spend, you know, the night with my family here at home. I love playing. I love driving trucks. I love driving cars. I love having the freedom to, if I want to just drive crazy, I can. It doesn't make any sense. It's like I always say, it's like telling a person that is playing Call of Duty or Battlefield 6, why don't you join the army if you like, you know, wars so much? It's not the same thing. Just not the same thing. Do you have a video on how you set up? Yes, Jesse, I do have a 45-minute long tutorial on my channel. You can definitely watch it and learn how to build it, and I do encourage you to join my Discord and share the build with us, and we can help you out if you're having troubles. If Unite Eternal, if you were a truck driver, why would you want to play a game? Yes, exactly. Although Unite, there are a lot of pilots that do fly real life and play Flight Simulator. Did you mention my name and muted me? What did I do wrong, sir? I did not mute you. Maybe Nick did, but probably you deserved. I don't know, man. Or he muted you wrong. I have no clue, George. But I did not mute you. When playing this game, do you get angry at NPCs? Yeah, I do, Reaper. Sometimes I do. You know, I'm only human. I'm only human. You could understand flight sims, but this is silly. Dude, that's a silly opinion. But that's silly. And I do fly real planes, just in case you're wondering, Sethius. Do you have a trucker's license? I do not, Badul. I do not. Yeah, you know, TLSJN6WH, you know, I understand a little bit where people come from. I just don't understand fully because my brain is wired. This is a hobby. I'm having fun building. I'm having fun playing. I'm a content creator. I have almost 500,000 followers across my social media. And it's just, you know, if I were driving a real truck and live streaming, what would be the differential on that? I don't get that. But how am I reading the chat? It's on my left window here. I do have a triple TV set up, so I do have the chat right here. Hello to Italy. then. Ciao. What do you think about the Buzzbound? Is it good sim? Oh man, I don't know that game. Sorry. What trap density mod do you use? I'm using that one that's the most popular one on the Steam Workshop. It's just called Real Life Traffic or Real Traffic or something like that, DJ. I don't remember the name, man. What's my call sign? The plane that I fly is November 135 Alpha Uniform of the Cessna 150, 1971. Beautiful plane. If you go to my TikTok or Instagram and you go down to my older videos, you're gonna see me flying and landing and doing my cross-country solo. That was a very proud day in my life. But I do not own the plane. That plane belongs to the school. I'm still a student. Is that a real dashboard? OG, yes sir, it is. Have I played Forza Horizon? Yes, I do play Forza Horizon sometimes. The only problem with Forza Horizon that I can't really fix the camera the way I can here. You know, like, I like to have the rear view mirror in the right location and everything else, so it's just impossible. So I don't do that. Have you played Assetto Corsa? Oh man, when I am not playing Assetto Corsa, I usually play Assetto Corsas on live streams as well. I am a content creator for No Hesi as well, and I love Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, and American Truck Simulator are my favorite games. Do you also sim race? Yes, I do, Saber. Just because you guys see me driving a truck does not mean that I don't sim race. I do sim race, and I love sim racing. Let that guy join. What is your steering wheel name? It's a Fanatec Clubsport DT. And obviously on top of it, I have a real Volvo one. How much is your rig pull? It's $700 for the rig with no TVs or computer, just a rig. Whatever is physical here, and even the buttons, Arduinos. Arduinos are pretty cheap, man. These are Arduinos. This is what makes the buttons work. These are like $25. You can get 5 on AliExpress. Pretty cheap. Where am I driving? We're going to Texarkana in Texas. We're 3 minutes away from our destination. How do you do that with your phone? This is an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. It's not on the Apple Store yet. It works on Android and iPhones. Where is this? We're in Texas. Saber GT3, we pretty much have the same hobbies. Awesome, man. Yeah, I have loved these games. Love playing them. I work from home, so I don't get to drive every day. So I love driving here. War in real life is dangerous, Richard? So you're telling me trucking in real life is not dangerous? Is that what you're saying? Dude, I'm pretty sure truck drivers and cars and truck accidents kill a lot of people worldwide. I'd say that's pretty dangerous, man. So yeah, my Call of Duty response is very much on point, sir. How did you do that with the dashboard? So for the dashboard, I use the Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. And that connects to an app called SimHub. SimHub will read the game data and send to the Arduino. John, I am very patient answering the same questions over and over. Thank you, man. I hope I don't get boring to you guys because I do answer the same questions. I want to find a way. I might automate it. I think there's ways to automate and then have the like chat bots to answer the questions. I am very, very appreciative of people who answer the questions for me. Nick does that all the time. You guys do that all the time because if you watch my live stream for a few minutes, you know all the answers. Martin, so my PC specs are a 4090 GPU, 9950 X3D CPU, and 64 DDR5. Have you played Euro Truck Simulator? Badul, yes. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I play Euro Truck. Welcome to Texarkana, sir. How did you make the dash work with Arduinos? Can you make it with any dash? Yes, Switch TV, you can make it with any dash. My tutorial on YouTube will show you how to do it with a Volvo, but it works with any car. I have a BMW E60 in my garage, and I use the same method. This is a BMW gauge cluster, and it works the same way. Hello to Czech Republic. Must be rich. I am, man. I am rich. I have a wife and a daughter. We are all healthy, and I have a job that pays me enough to live. I am very rich because of that, not because of my bank account. F1 Gamer, hey man, how you doing? Yeah, the night rides. I love doing the night rides. The only problem is that you guys don't get to see everything. Trying to reconnect. Did my TikTok fail? What happened to my TikTok? TikTok had a hiccup. Nick, is it on TikTok? Because it shows to me that it's trying to reconnect, and I see the number dropping. Maybe I got banned again for driving? Because that happens. How'd you get the position in life where you can do what you want? I am at the bottom. Man, just work your way up, man. Be patient. Don't compare yourself to other people. I think just my TikTok was probably banned again. Let me see. Because my internet is working. And they do that sometimes. Let's see. Did it go back on? It says on. All right, let's go back here. What car content creators do you watch? But do I love Tavarish? Chris Fix is my favorite. And a fun fact about Chris Fix, he follows me on TikTok. And I've spoken with him a few times. He lives fairly close. Camo Camry, thank you, sir. We're gonna turn left here as well. Do you have a VR? Yes, I do have a VR headset. This is just a big screen, but I'm not using my VR headset right now. Is my TikTok back on? Yes, TikTok is back on. Whatever happened? I think they kind of turned my live stream off because they think I'm driving again. Is that wheel from a real Volvo column? Yes, sir, it is. What TV do you use for the sim? So I have the TCL 4K 120Hz 65-inch. About the game, does it have some problems like tire pops and accidents? Yes, for accidents, not for tire pops. I never had one. Somebody in the chat said they had one happening. I don't. You should try Flight Simulator one day, Hector. Oh, I play a lot of Flight Simulator, my friend. I am also a student pilot. So I fly real planes. And I do use them to practice. I did practice my cross-country solo. How many kilometers or miles do you do in the deliveries a day? I don't count. About 60, 70 miles. I don't know. We're delivering at the... it's a construction site. V55 6B NAS 0 out of 10 flight simulator. Reason is too many buildings and skyscrapers. Sorry, I don't understand your answer, but if I had the money, I would donate it, but I don't mind watching very cool setups. Well, you can donate your money, you can donate your time. I donate my time every time I can. I love dedicating, you know, for things that I can help. All right, let's deliver this baby. Where do you need it? Confirm. Oh, right here. So that's going to be a complicated parking. Ooh, how am I going to get there? So I need to turn around here and then back up there. So, okay, we can do that. I think I can go around the houses and then, yeah, that's going to be easier. Not hard, though. What Volvo is it from? It's from a Volvo S60R. Yes, Nick, did you see that? I am shadow banned on TikTok. Because they think I'm driving again. See why I need the notice? You guys understand now why I need this? TikTok just limited my live stream because they think I'm driving. Is that a real truck wheel? No, it's a real car wheel. Yeah, it's working now. I had to restart, but you see that I have only 15, 16 people watching on it? That's because it's not showing to people. Oh, it's going up now. Okay, let's see. It's gonna continue to go up. What's my dream car? Right now, my dream car is the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. And I think it's gonna be my next car. I don't dream about, like, people usually dream about supercars. I don't. I'm not a big, like, Lamborghini, Ferrari guy. If I had unlimited money, I would buy a Cadillac CT5V Blackwing tomorrow, and probably a Mercedes S-Class. Probably V70, so it's V70, S60, just about the same. The same interior. I believe that's a trucking simulator. Yes. Oh, Hector, that's you. You know that. I think somebody asked. Yeah, TikTok got me banned a few times already, man. Pretty crazy. Hey, Fly, nobody can read small fonts. They need big fonts. Dude, I can write the whole screen here, and people would still not read. It's crazy. Like, some people say, why don't you write the name of the game? And I go like, did you look for it? Because it's written right there. Need to turn a little bit more here. What Volvo is that from, Calum? It's from a Volvo S60R 2005. I need to turn more the other way, not that way. Yeah, even if I write the name of the game on the screen, people will say, what game is this? I'm gonna have to restart my Caster Labs in a few minutes because I can't read the chat right now. On TikTok, at least. So we're parking. Gonna have to maneuver around. There's a bunch of concrete blocks there. Alright, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. At any point in your life, have you got interested into drifting? Badul, yes, I am interested into drifting. I just don't know how to. I'm trying to learn. Okay, I can go a little bit more. I think I'm near the mount. You drive these in real life for a living, Hector. Nice. Respect your job, dude. Pretty tough, man. Tough job. Especially parking. You guys are geniuses. Yeah, Nick helps me, and he knows, like, even if you pin the comment, like for instance, right now there's an FAQ there on YouTube saying how much the simulator costs, and nobody reads it. Does it get overwhelming having so many people asking so many questions while having to play? I kind of got used to already. You know, it's just that people like to ask questions, and I do like to answer them, so I don't mind. I kind of like that. I like sharing. I really want to have people learning as much as they can about the game and how you build it and everything in between. Pretty hard to turn here because I have a very little space, and I think there's an amount of dirt because I don't see damage building up, and I do get blocked sometimes here when I'm backing up. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, it's amount of dirt. I feel it as I'm backing up to the parking spot, and I'm hitting some air wall. Yeah, it's amount of dirt. That's okay. But it's stopping me because there is an invisible wall right here. So we're gonna have to go back forward, and back again. Hey Fly, guess what? My car got smashed Friday. Dude, really? Sorry to hear, man. Don't hit the construction worker. No, he's good. He's good. I'm not gonna hit him. Hopefully. Okay, let's just go straight here so I can go a little closer there. Because I need more space to maneuver. I'm not getting close enough to the parking spot there, and I'm hitting the invisible wall right now. I don't know why they put the invisible wall so close. Because it's not the mount. Now I'm going to be able to fix it because now I have more space here. I can do this and then go back here, and now I'm straight. Yeah, it's funny because some people like get distracted when they're parking and a lot of people are watching. I just kind of got used to. I was looking here the notice on my TikTok. Pretty close to a bunch of wood here, but I think I can park. Now, too close. Too close. There we go. Let's just go forward more, and then it's gonna be easier to back it up. There. Just go. All right. You got a Logitech G920 with manual shifter. And I got the ETS2, and I would like somewhat a realistic card game for under €10. Do you think there is one? Yeah, it's called Assetto Corsa. And green. What is gonna? Green. There you go. Button on the dashboard working like radio AC. Yes, everything works. Every single button here works. And here's the problem I was having to deal with. So you see there's a big mount of dirt here. There's this pieces of wood here, and there is an invisible wall that runs right there. And also you didn't have a lot of space to maneuver, so I had to kind of do that back and forth. All right, let's go back inside the truck. Let's put the parking brake on, turn the engine off. Let's go back outside, and I can click this button and it will disconnect. Do you know a content creator named Goosiest? He does Forza Horizon and Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know him, but he seems like a nice person. I am a big fan of other content creators that do car games as well. I do believe that we are not competitors. There's some content creators that think that way. I think we should be all friends and help each other. We have a pretty cool community, and I think we should always encourage it. Fertilizer. We can take this to Tyson. Take that. Any city mods for Assetto Corsa? Yeah, you can download a Shutoku Revival project. You can get Japan, and there are some others. Is there a place that I can sleep around? There's a service center, but this is a garage. Oh, there's a gas station right here, so let's just go there. Oh, parking brake is engaged. Hello to India, Tanish. Hello, man. Let's go. Your screen TV is a triple monitor. Yes, sir, it is. Here it is. This is the right side. And this is the left side. And back to center. Let's go. Turn left here at this Lake Drive road. Oh, we're gonna turn right because I need to stop at to sleep. I forgot about that. The GPS there is set to go to the new place, and this is set to go to the gas station. In case you guys are wondering, I do have a tutorial on my channel. I have a very detailed tutorial on the steering wheel, on the Apple CarPlay, and on the build itself. Only one monitor for game, bro. What do you mean? I just literally showed you the triple TV. That's where you see the rear view mirror. It's just so well connected that you didn't even notice. This is another TV right here. What are you talking about, bro? Where's the truck parking over there? Here's the other TV, and this is the other rear view mirror. All right, go. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We should have done a few Halloween things today. Oh, man. Bro, how are you changing your screen when you have showing a triple monitor to a new subscriber? Oh, man, it's quite simple, actually. I'm using a camera called OBSBot. OBSBot allows you to move it around. It's an OBSBot tail air. Oh, I don't have a trailer here. I don't need to do all that maneuvering around. Forgot about that. Oh, man, no, I don't have tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow I'm not going to be live. I forgot to tell you, Nick. I'm traveling with my beautiful wife tonight, and we're going to spend the weekend together. And there we are. Let's sleep and wake up in the daylight. There we go. It's not daylight yet, but it's 6:30 a.m. in the game time. Close enough. Low air pressure. Okay. Got some low air pressure going on. So as you can see here, it's warning me. You see the brake light is on. That's the, not the parking brake, that's the parking brake, so I can turn on both. The parking brake light is the left. This is telling me that my air pressure is on the needle and in the top there, on the top left corner. I got 34 psi, so it needs to be at least 60. Shift POV to your head, SRK. I've tested that, but it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good for the cameras. You don't want anything from the gas station. Good call, Beth. Sojin, thank you, man. You don't have old cabin parts? You don't have junkyards, man? Come on, 50 psi. Come on, go up. Bro, where are you going tonight? We're still gonna be in Texas. I think there's something we're gonna take to Texas still. There we go. Finally move. Oh, missed a gear. Oh, thank you, just mods. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, no, I think all good here in the YouTube world. Do you have a stream desk for streaming? Stream deck, I think that's what you're asking. Yes, the thing that I use to control the buttons and everything. It's called Stream Deck. Wait, just a second. I want to see here because sometimes, where's my destination here? Why is it showing here? Go around that way, so I'll turn just left. That's crazy. GPS is crazy. Just turn left. Not illegal. Hey Osama Sami, I'm doing good, man. How about yourself? Dropping PSI. Yeah, the brake was dropping. I think the oil pressure was kind of low as well. Going back up now. Go back to the gauge collector. And it's a beautiful morning here in Texas. We got a police car. Let's move over. That's the law. Move over for emergency vehicles. Hello, officer. Did you jinx me with a problem question? No, it's just that because I do have quite a bit of damage on the truck right now. Yeah, granted, mostly it's tires. You can see there on the damage part, there's three little things here. One is the tire, the left one is the engine, and the right one is the transmission. I do have about 22% damage on the tires, which means they're just worn out mostly. but it's got to be something wrong with the brake system, because it's not normal to start the truck and have low brake pressure on the lines. So I might need to stop at a service center. Which game? This is American Truck Simulator today we're driving. We're in Texas and we're headed to get a trailer because I don't have one right now in the truck. You kind of see here, the truck is empty. I'm free as the wind because I'm going all over the road here. We're gonna take this exit on the 19th Street. And do we have a service center nearby? Because I could do a service. Yeah, we do. I can stop there. It's gonna be right in the way. Bro, you have to repair a truck at December. That's what I'm talking about. I was just talking about that. Yeah, I do have a little bit of damage in the truck. If I can make it in front of this car. I hate merging. Well, I think the Google car is gonna beat me to it. This is the American Truck Simulator, David. We are driving in the American version, and here's the service center right here. It looks like a gas station, but we'll just stop there. I think it's before where we're gonna get the trailer. Come on, dude. A little bit faster. Come on. When you stop your truck, your steering wheel vibrates. Yes, this is because the truck shakes when it stopped. So the steering wheel shakes as well with the force feedback. Yeah, we're gonna turn right at the service center, so there's no reason why not I could fix the truck there. And we stop at McDonald's Midwest Junkyard Racing. Don't do that, good sir. You know that makes me hungry. How are you today? Been a few days. You haven't stopped here, man. You can't do that to me. Here we are at the service center. I think it's on the other side. Here we are. What mod traffic you've got? TikTok is asking. Oh, the TikTok's not showing here, right? I'm using the vanilla one. Not vanilla, but it's the one at the Steam workshop. Let me try to restart my Caster Labs in a second. Let's do the service here. Let's replace all. I'm rich. I don't care about money. We don't care about money here. Let me just restart my Caster Labs for a second. Right, where is my mouse? I always lose the mouse. Okay, here is a mouse. I found it. Caster Labs. Let's exit and let's reopen it. Is that TikTok telling me it's disconnecting again? Oh no, it's just the old messages. There we go, it's connecting. Let's see if it's gonna connect. Itchy, my good itchiness. Good evening to you, good sir. Did you see today TikTok banned me again because they thought I was driving in real life? Has that ever happened to you while you're live streaming? Not shadow banning, but outright turning off your live stream. That has happened twice now, Itchy. Hey, Junior. I'm not reading the comments yet. It's reloading my Caster Labs here, so I do apologize. I'm not seeing from YouTube, from anywhere. It's loading. Do you have a TikTok agency? I do now. I will talk to them because this is the second time it happens. I will tell my the guy that handles my case there that this is happening quite often, actually. Let me see if there's something on YouTube. Sorry, I'm not reading. What PC specs do you have? I have a 4090 with a 9950X3D. I do have a streaming PC for streaming. And I didn't pay attention if I should go left or right. I know the GPS, but it's showing like both ways, so I just have to come here real quick. Left. Okay. All right, now I see. Yo, brother, did you modify your own car into a dome? No, man, it wasn't my own car. It was a car at the junkyard. Pulled the parts and built it here. You can watch my tutorial on my channel. How's the phone connected to the game, Eric? TikTok chat connected successfully. So it's an app called Truck Sim GPS. It's on Patreon, not on Apple Store. Yes. Come on, guys. Where'd you? Oh, train. How's your day, Itchy, my friend? Guys, go check Itchy. Itchy has a pretty cool simulator. His is even better than mine. He has motion. He looks like a lunatic driving in Nordschleife in his F1 2004 when he drives there. Sound is just amazing. Itchy is on TikTok, for those of you on YouTube, sorry. I'm shouting out another super cool content creator. He's on TikTok. Have a train passing. Put the parking. I don't want to keep holding it. What mods do you use for both truck games? Interactive. I am using quanto tempo? 10 minutos antes? Mods. Back to the mods. My wife was talking. So, I have real brands, real traffic, real physics, real lights. I have the thing that does the interior stuff, add-ons, and the board lady here. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, and then the ways for the GPS. Ultimate Prime, you wonder how I got the dash, speedometer, and all working. Dude, check my videos. I do have long-form videos on my YouTube, and I do go in detail. Oh, Itchy, I think Nick thought you were just gonna mod, because you're a mod for me as well there. I made you a moderator back in the past, and Nick is helping me on both TikTok and YouTube. So I think he thought you were just gonna stay here. I know you just pop in to say hello. Don't worry, man. Yeah, I don't think he knows you. Nick, Itchy is another content creator. He's way bigger than me. He's got 500,000 just on TikTok. Big fish. I'm a small fish. Wait, 10 years, you won't need a simulator. What do you mean, man? Like, oh, we're going the wrong way. That's why we're not getting to the place where I need to be. It's the other way. Great. We're just going around. Let's take advantage of the headlight. The light is green now for the other side. There we go. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, kids. Signario. So you need a real job, dude? Oh, I got some tips, man. You can find some stuff on LinkedIn. I have a real job, man, but I'm sorry, we're not hiring. I do have a real job in real life, and I earn pretty well. I'm good. But dude, if you need a job, Signario, sorry to hear that. I know the job market is pretty tough right now, but have faith in yourself. Keep looking. Keep your head up and you're gonna find something. You'll just need a headset and hands. What do you mean, man? Can you shift more? How am I gonna shift more, man? We're not in Fast and Furious here, Hampo. I do have a 6-speed transmission in the truck and a 6-speed transmission here, so I'm shifting just enough. How much did the setup cost? Firefighter, it did cost about $700. And I think we're gonna have to end the live stream in just a couple minutes. My daughter has a special thing in school and I want to watch it. This is where I made my mistake. I turned left and I was like literally behind the place where you get the trailer. I do not, man. We're good. We're not hiring right now. The company is not hiring. What game, Sam? The game is called American Truck Simulator. Itchy, thank you for the heart meme, dude. Always so kind, man. How much was the PC MGKSLLN? I don't know exactly from the top of my head. I do have a few videos that I break down the cost, but I do have a 4090 with a 9950 X3D and 64 gigs of RAM. Slow Geek. Slow Lane doesn't have the steps on how to build it. You did, and yours is good. Dude, Slow Lane is an awesome content creator, and he's creating something amazing, man. So, you know, we need to support all content creators. Like Itchy on TikTok, man. He has an amazing motion sim rig. He's another amazing content creator. There's all kinds of content creators out there, and it's a preference thing, man. Corbin Lee, how am I gonna answer you, man? I missed your question. You gotta understand, man, we're live streaming on 4 different places. I've got more than 300 people watching right now. So if I don't answer your question, it's not because I don't want to. Sometimes I just miss it. Buy the Steam game. Yeah, that's where I bought it. Welcome to the farm, guys. Do you see the horses? No way came to a complete stop from going 50. Apache, we're not loaded right now, so it makes it a little bit easier to stop. Do you truck in real life? I do not, Sam. I do not. Apache E34. My content is fake. Oh no! Guys, we have Apache E34. Let me just end the live stream right here because Apache thinks my content is fake, guy. Oh no! The humanity. Let's take this one to Montana. Let's take this fake job to Montana. Where is my trailer? Where's my fake trailer? I think it's over there. What happens when you crash? Nothing. Just a few, you know, a little bit of damage and also a ticket. There is my truck, my trailer. Nice horses. Yeah, they have some nice horses. I wish they had more life in the game, more people, more animals, more that kind of stuff. But you know, it's tough because the game is not very well optimized, and it struggles to run on a 4090 with a 9950 X3D. So can you imagine if it had more like life? All right, let's get this trailer here, and then I will have to end the live stream, not because of Apache. Apache, I love you too, bro. It's just because I do have to go outside here, the truck, get our trailer locked in. What are we carrying before I go? I don't even know. Raw milk. Oh, we got milk here, guys. Put the parking brake on. Let's turn off the engine. How much is a simulator breeder? About 700 bucks, dude. How about the PC? How much? 500 and 700 can play sim trucks right now. Slow Tech. It could get you running with about $800, man, but in 1080p. Guys, gotta go. I will see you again. When is it gonna be? It's all those pixels that I have. Yeah, too many pixels, man. 4K on triple. It's, well, you use a wide monitor, don't you? An ultra wide. You're a smart one, Itchy. I'm not. I like to fight with the triple TV here. So, there you. All right, guys. Gotta go. My wife is calling me. Gotta go. So, hope to see you on my next live stream. I'm not going to be live streaming this weekend, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I'm traveling, so that's fun. But I'll be back maybe on Sunday. And for sure on Monday. All right, guys. See you later. I will end the live stream now. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you're not following, hit that follow button. Slow Lane Productions just came in the chat, guys. And this guy is the GOAT. Go watch him. He is amazing. He has a Honda Civic in his house. Amazing content. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Stay safe. Love you. Up until the next one.